When you think of the NFL's great leaders, images of past Byron Whizzer White Award winners come to mind. These leaders are legends for their service on the field and in their communities. Each stands for making the world a better place. It's natural to view the quarterback as a team's leader, but Denver Broncos safety John Lynch, the 2006 Byron Whizzer White Award winner, is giving us a fresh perspective.
I think when you're being rewarded for things you do in your own house and with your own family, in your community, and on the field for your leadership, it kind of gives me chills right here. Just to be associated with those names makes me extremely proud.
Wherever he's been, John is unquestionably the team leader. His first day in Denver 3 years ago, the Broncos named him their team captain.
It's not just about his accomplishments and accolades as a professional athlete, but he's the type of individual who wants to leave his legacy on his city.
John has already left an indelible mark on both NFL cities he's played in, Tampa and now in Denver.
Our mission is to develop quality young leaders. Today we will see some shining examples of this as we recognize and reward some of our community's finest.
I think in a society where everyone talks all the time about what's wrong with our youth, we wanted to shine a light on the kids that were doing great things, and there's a ton of them, and it's given me hope, it's given my wife hope, everyone involved with our foundation hope that there's a lot of good going on. So one of our hallmark programs is what we call Salute the Stars, where we recognize and reward middle school and high school student athletes for their work in their classroom, in their chosen sport, and in the community, because we want them to understand the importance of giving back as well.
The Salute the Stars program recognizes student leaders on a monthly basis.
Patrick is an honors student who is currently earning a 4.0 grade point average.
And honors the Stars of the Year with an annual banquet. To date, 46 student athletes have been sent to college with the help of John's foundation. The Lynches also recognize student athletes with disabilities as well as outstanding teachers. It's all about building communities by developing and rewarding leaders. From an early age, John understood the importance academics and sports played in developing his leadership qualities.
I was raised with grandparents and parents that taught me more so by showing me than telling me that it's a responsibility of each and every one, regardless of what you do, to give back to your community. And not just a nice thing to do, but a responsibility of everyone.
John and his father, who played for the Steelers years ago, both share a love for the game and a strong belief in the importance of helping others. John Sr. remembers a time when his teenage son asked him to put principle into action.
In high school, there was kids in one case where their father had passed away, and another case where the father was challenged financially, and they were going to have to move out of our community, and he came back and said, "Dad, is it okay if they could move in?" And they were teammates, and they were friends, and he felt a great deal of affection, and he wanted to let them continue to have what we had. And so we had someone live with us all 4 years of his high school education because he cared a great deal.
High school was where John caught the attention of a kindred spirit, Linda. The high school sweethearts shared similar values, and both were stars on the field and in the classroom. Linda went on to play tennis at USC, while John starred in both baseball and football at Stanford.
There is a heck of a crash. John Lynch.
We were raised with parents that always taught us to give back, the importance of giving back to our community, and also just how much school and athletics impacted our lives.
In 2000, John and Linda started the John Lynch Foundation when the All-Pro safety played in Tampa.
Think of the Derek Brookses that I've had the opportunity to play with, Hardy Nickerson, who was a great role model for myself, who really taught us what it was all about, Tony Dungy, who was a tremendous role model for us, Derek and myself, and Warwick Dunn as we were growing up, who taught us that not only are we here to win championships, we're here to give to our communities.
And when you talk about positive community role models, there are no brighter stars than John and Linda Lynch. You'll find them visiting boys and girls clubs and local schools, sharing their message of working hard, staying in school, and becoming leaders. At 36 years of age and after 14 NFL seasons, John Lynch is not slowing down, this year making his 8th trip to the Pro Bowl. He's a Super Bowl champion and still one of the NFL's hardest hitting safeties. A leader among leaders.
The winner of the 41st Annual Byron Whizzer White Award, Mr. John Lynch.
It makes me very proud, and I think while so much is shined on the negative things, there's so much positive about the NFL and its players and what they're doing in their communities.